Casey, no, get off my toes.
But they're squishy.
You're right.
Are they so squishy? Do you even have bones in your toes, James?
No, I removed them.
You got hit by that
Why?
spell from Harry Potter where the bones get removed and your shit just flops around? You know what I'm talking about?
That's called fibromyalgia.
That's not what that's called.
Bone remover spray, activate.
Oh, yeah, my bad. I saw commercials about it. It's called mesothelioma. And you can get a settlement right now if you just call 1-800-FIX-ME.
Alright.
I'm gonna call.
But Casey, I don't think that's in the Harry Potter universe. I'm pretty sure mesothelioma...
It 100% is. The Harry Potter universe is set in... like, it's not in America, but
It's set in
the real world.
It's set in the MCU, the mesothelioma cinematic universe.
It's set in the real world. There's just magic that exists, and we don't know about it because we're muggle. Well, you're a muggle. I'm not.
Bro, watch your... You can't say that. God.
Very little.
Alright, buddy. I'm gonna have to stop you there on that one, pal.
Ransom's definitely gonna bleep that one and it's gonna sound
It's gonna sound really bad, yeah. For sure. Have I read this? We were using the electric mixer for the batter, so I got stuck with the whisk and a huge bowl for the icing.
The icing's still lumpy.
Lumpy.
Are you even trying?
God, Steve.
Well, yeah. It'll just take a little longer.
Jeez. I'll be here all night if you do it like that. You're really just useless. Here, look.
Natsuki grabs the whisk from me and uses her other hand to tilt the bowl back.
You really need to beat the crap out of it.
After a few seconds, the consistency of the icing has already improved.
God, Steve is just useless. See?
Yeah.
Yeah, he sucks.
Bro just says things and then just does nothing else.
As if to emphasize, Natsuki sticks a finger in the icing and pops it in her mouth. I reluctantly start to do the same.
Nah, your hands are nasty, Steve.
They got Vaseline all of them.
They do have Vaseline. Natsuki suddenly grabs my wrist.
I don't want your gross fingers in my eyes.
See, she knows about the Vaseline.
Yeah.
That's probably visually apparent.
You're icing, eh? Are you forgetting who did all the work? I start to fight back, trying to inch my finger towards the bowl.
Why does he care?
Don't make me beat the crap out of you next.
I'd like to see you try.
Oh, they're finna fight, bro.
I push
That's
harder,
flirting.
just enough for my finger to reach the icing. I triumphantly scoop some with my finger just as Natsuki tugs with all her might. Ah! The force of Natsuki pulling me causes me to stumble, making her stumble in turn.
Whoa! You got it on my face!
Whose fault is that? There's a big glob of icing on Natsuki's cheek.
Steve's gonna lick it off.
Oh god.
She tries to reach it with her tongue, but it's too far away.
I'm not sure what's worse. The fact that, like, I was like, Casey, why'd your mind go there? But then I was like, no, it might actually do that. I'm not sure.
You know what? Take this!
Natsuki instead wipes it off with her finger before shoving her finger toward my own face. You wish. I'm faster. I grab her wrist with my hand before it reaches my face.
Just the Vaseline, just makes them smoother, just able to move more quickly.
Natsuki tries to use her other hand to fight back, but I grab that one as well.
This doesn't look good at all.
Wow.
Stop! I was wrong character.
Not until you apologize for calling me gross.
Fine. I'm sorry for calling you gross. You know I don't mean it. It's just fun seeing you react to it. You do that to me all the time, you know. Saying dumb things just to get a reaction out of me. You really shouldn't tease girls like that.
God.
Is that so? In that case, I probably shouldn't do this either.
Uh-oh.
I take Natsuki's finger and put it in my mouth, licking off the icing.
I told you! Well, what?
Oh, God.
Did you seriously just...
She's like, what the heck is wrong with you?
Natsuki is so surprised that she can't even figure out how to get mad at me. Her face is entirely red.
Steve, you really shouldn't do that kind of things to girls unless you really like them. You know that, right? You know that, right, Steve?
What kind of question is she asking me just like that? How did the mood turn to this so quickly?
What do you mean, how did...
Steve is an idiot.
He's so stupid. I hate Steve. I don't want to be Steve. Can we switch characters?
No, we're locked in.
He's so dumb. Natsuki gazes at me in silence. I notice her shallow breaths. Why am I starting to feel dizzy? Out of nowhere, the fire alarm starts going off. Natsuki rushes over to the oven. Is something burning? I thought you didn't put the cupcakes in yet.
No wonder. You left a dirty tray in here, idiot.
He's so fucking stupid, dude. It just...
World's smartest.
How could you make a mistake like that?
You should have checked before turning the oven on.
You couldn't...
Don't blame it on me for your mistakes. Jeez.
Natsuki uses an oven mitt to grab the blackened tray out of the oven.
Why is the tray black?
That's a great... They turn that oven up way too high. She sets it on top of the stove. In another moment, the fire alarm stops.
Anyway, I'm putting them in the oven now.
I'm actually surprised that the alarm stopped so quickly.
Yeah.
Do fire alarms even stop on their own?
I don't think so.
I think it probably depends on the fire alarm, but the ones I've seen you have to stop them.
The ones in America definitely don't.
Yeah.
The tension from the moment still lingers over our heads. The tension from the moment before still lingers over our heads. But the moment has already been lost.
Probably for the best.
I watch as Natsuki slides the cupcake trays into the oven. Then, I reluctantly pick up the whisk and continue with the icing like nothing ever happened.
Ah, that smells so good.
The cupcakes are ready to be pulled out of the oven. As soon as Natsuki opens the oven door, a blast of sweet-smelling air, warm air fills the room.
Look at how cute. Look at how cute they all look.
She proudly shows off the different colored cupcakes in each of the trays. They'll look even better once we add the icing.
Not like you need to tell me that.
This is making me hungry.
I brought decorating stuff, so I hope you can get creative. Here, scoop the icing into these bags.
Natsuki hands me some plastic bags.
I have these nozzles that will make it look nice and fluffy. This one can even make flowers. We probably won't be using it this time, though.
What's this one for? I pick up one of the nozzles that has a much thinner tip than the others.
That one's really thin, so you can use it to make stripes or other patterns. But you can also use it to write stuff on a cake. Like, happy birthday or whatever.
I'm learning so much.
I see. That gives me an idea, actually.
Huh?
Well, it's a literature event, right? We could make it more literature themed by writing a different word on each of the cupcakes.
That sounds difficult.
It would be fun to see people choose their cupcake based on a word they like.
That sounds stupid, Steve.
It does sound really stupid.
I love the word "the."
You to say something really stupid.
He did.
But that's actually a really cute idea, so...
I'm starting to think both of them aren't very smart.
Maybe I'm getting it from you.
No, it's a good idea. The problem is it's a lot of work.
Yeah, that especially.
Well, what's that supposed to mean? I'm not cute.
Come on. We're not at school. Nobody's judging. You can't dress and act like this and not expect me to think you're cute.
Well...
Natsuki's voice trails off.
Same with you.
Eh? Did you say something?
No, nothing.
What do you guys think about Steve's fit? I think he looks pretty good.
Let's just do the icing.
Where do you see his fit?
We haven't. We've seen his sleeves.
Yeah, that man, he was wearing like a fucking suit or something. He had black long sleeves.
Literally do not remember seeing him at all.
Natsuki picks up the pace and fastens a nozzle into each of the bags.
There's a lot to do, so we wouldn't be wasting time. Here, I'll show you how to do it.
Without giving me a chance to think about before, Natsuki quickly moves on. She shows me how to apply the icing, and then we each get to work.
Y'all ever eat icing out of a can with a spoon?
Nope.
When I was younger.
I did know someone who would buy like one of those icing cans and frosting cans and would just eat out of it.
I'm not a big fan of icing.
The thing is, like, icing is just pure sugar. Like, it's so sweet, and to eat it by itself is just gross.
It's overwhelming to me.
Buttercream icing, really good, but it's just like eating it on its own. That's wild.
Yeah, like it's supposed to be eaten with cake because the cake is also sweet, but it's like a
bounces it out.
Yeah. When we're
Don't
finally
talk about eating cake. Ransom's gonna bust.
No, I am not. Although if we were talking about brownies, that'd be a different story.
When we're finally finished, Natsuki puts them all side by side to admire our work.
Look at how pretty they are together.
Wow, you're so right. They look great.
Yeah, they are, aren't they?
I wish I could have one now.
Well, there's no reason you can't, right? I don't see any harm in that.
Well, yeah, but my dad's making dinner tonight, so I really need to save my appetite.
Oh crap, there's other people.
Sayori's the exact opposite in that regard. If she was here, we'd probably be down 10 cupcakes already. And she would still eat dinner.
Come on, that's just unhealthy. Besides, when my dad cooks, I need to eat as much of it as I can. Well, anyway. I was hoping we would have time for manga, but I need to be home for dinner.
Ah, already?
I keep forgetting she's at his house and not the other way around.
That's a shame.
It's your fault for working so slowly.
Yeah,
God,
remember,
Steve.
we couldn't go to her house because her dad is strict.
Oh, right. You remember more of this than I do.
Well, then how is she allowed here? Unless she lied to her dad.
Maybe her dad just didn't care. I don't know.
But like, wouldn't
No,
it be better for a guy to come to her house so he can monitor them versus her going to a guy's house?
Maybe she just said she was hanging out with a girl.
I'm
I'm hanging out with a literature club member, and he was like, "Oh, okay."
You should have thought about that. It's not like you'll always have this chance.
Man. As usual, Natsuki places the blame on me.
You deserve it, Steve. You can bring the cupcakes tomorrow, right? And you and Sayori each carry some, then you can probably do it in one trip.
Yeah, I can do that. And don't worry, I won't let her eat any.
I wish she would listen to me the way she listens to you.
Yeah. I again think back to the conversation I had with Sayori earlier today. I felt so helpless. Sayori always does listen to me, but at that point it felt like she couldn't listen to me at all.
Okay, I'm all packed up. Good work today.
You too. I'll walk you out, I guess.
I don't know why that sentence just sounds so stupid to me.
Just like that, Natsuki is already about to leave. It feels like the afternoon went by in a flash. More than that, did I even take the opportunity to get closer to her like I wanted?
Well,
one manner of speaking.
I guess I'll be off then. Thanks for all the help and everything. I'll see you tomorrow.
Wait, Natsuki.
Huh?
what you said before about not always having this chance. It doesn't have to be that way at all. I had fun today. You showed me how fun baking can be like you wanted. But aside from that, you can come over anytime, okay? I think that if possible, I'd like to spend more time like this. I thought we were going for Saori. What is happening here?
Yeah.
Bro, this is absurd.
I think the previous day, you set it up. No, remember they were all arguing about who you would help, and somehow it ended up with you helping.
Yeah, I didn't want to come here.
Yeah.
If you want to read manga or go out somewhere.
Do you really mean that?
Natsuki looks at me tensely like she's trying to hide her expression.
Natsuki route, let's go.
Yeah. I want to spend more time with you.
Steve, I thought you only cared about getting this done. I'm sorry I had to leave so early today. I really didn't want to. I would really stay here longer if I could. I feel the same way as you, so... Oh.
Natsuki suddenly gets closer to me.
Not the PNG.
Wait, Natsuki. Standing inches from me, Natsuki looks up at me. I feel her fingers gently clutch at the sides of my shirt as if holding on to me. Her rose-colored cheeks and matching eyes fill my vision along with her slightly parted lips. What is happening? My head starts to go dizzy as I feel her soft breaths against me.
Ricky, are your pants getting hard?
No.
Oh, I didn't mean to say Ricky. Wait, Steve Harvey?
Ricky's like, you know.
Well, moving on from that. I felt it. That's the wrong sentence.
God damn it, dude.
For a while now.
Natsuki suddenly jumps back.
Is this Vaseline?
Saori.
Eh?
Hi, Steve.
Saori. Just now, we weren't...
It's okay, Steve. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, you should have come a little earlier. I'm already on my way out, so... Aw, really? That's too bad. Yeah, well... I'll still see you at the festival tomorrow, so it's fine. Just don't eat any of the cupcakes before then. Anyway, later.
Clearly flustered, Natsuki hurries off and Saori waves goodbye. Saori, I thought you didn't want to come over today.
Well... I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come here and see it for myself.
See what? What are you talking about?
You know, your pants are getting hard.
It's
How
true.
much fun were you having with Natsuki?
God, in 4K.
And how close you got to her. It makes me feel really happy that you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me.
Tears start to fall down Saori's face.
That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Steve? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart's splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear.
Saori, don't say that.
It's true, Steve. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just...
Monica? Monica was right about what? Sayori, what I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain.
But...
Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her.
I'm scared, Steve. I'm really scared.
What are you scared of, Sayori?
I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me.
Sayori?
It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Steve. I like you so much that I wanted to die. That's how I feel. And...
That's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now. And that's what I'm going to give you.
What are you giving me, Ricky? Oh.
Uh-oh.
Now,
well,
feel free to save your game.
We're faced with a decision.
Oh, yeah, save. So, if we're going Sayori, there's a clear choice here.
There is. That's the choice I want to do.
Also, like, what would be the best answer to everything that just happened?
Well, we're going for Sayori.
You want to be with Sayori?
Well, I mean, she's like my second choice. Natsuki's my first. So
you spend more time with her.
Sayori's my first choice.
So I'm cool going the top one.
Also, unironically, Casey, you're actually voicing this really well.
I'm putting my heart into it.
I appreciate it.
Alright, I'm going with the top one. I love you. Those are my true feelings. So, there's no way you could like me more than I like you. I should have realized it sooner. But spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day, it helped me realize that you are truly the most important person to me. That's why I'll accept any of your burdens. As long as we continue like this every day, with you by my side, then I know we'll both be happy.
Steve, this has all happened in like 2 days.
Yeah, it's not even been a week.
Suddenly, Sayori wraps her arms tightly around me.
So this is what Steve looks like.
No.
Sayori. Oh, it's Steve. Is this really okay?
Yeah. I hold Sayori in my arms and pull her closer. You'll never have to let go of me again.
I love you, Steve. I want to be with you forever.
Me too. I feel Sayori's grip around me weaken a little bit.
What is this? Something's growing in your pants.
Sayori?
I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. But why? Even now? Why won't the rain clouds go away? They're not going away at all, Steve.
It's okay, Sayori. It might take some time for things to get better again. But no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters right now.
Okay. I trust you.
Sayori and I slowly release each other. So, I guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first date, huh?
Uh-huh. What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know? I want everything to be the same as it always has been. even if we really are a couple, I don't know if I could handle anything more right now. It's really new and scary to me.
I understand. We'll go at whatever pace suits you best.
Hey, Steve?
Sayori gazes at me once again, smiling sadly.
Even if I get really, really sad, this is the best thing for me, right?
Eh? I don't really understand what Sayori means by that. Are you saying that this is making you feel sad, Sayori?
I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. It felt like a bunch of thorns when you told me you love me. But that's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me.
Yeah, I do. That's my promise.
I hate the dynamic that Steve knows best for her.
I say that, but in reality, I've never felt more uncertain when it comes to Sayori.
Yep.
I know that I love her, and she loves me, but I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. Is that what Sayori meant by not wanting anything to change? I don't know. But I know that I'll give it everything I've got. Sayori is the most important person to me, and I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her.
You guys having fun?
Bro, what the fuck? This is crazy, bro.